Jacob, thank you for coming here and doing this for us and giving your inputs about the union budget. So I would like to understand from you what is your first reaction about this current the union budget, which is the second half. The union budget, the first was presented in the February, which was an interim part. So this is the second half of the interim budget of this full-fledged budget of this particular fiscal year. What is your current? What is your reaction? What is you think about it? How does it support, or is there anything for small and medium businesses?
Now, this budget is really good for our MSME sector because it is really focused on nine priorities. Out of these nine priorities, the main focus is given to the Garib, youth, Annadata, and Nari. So that's the whole sector of industries or trade and commerce or tourism or you name it, any sector. So the nine priorities covers these the Garib, youth, and Annadata and Nari. So as far as MSME is concerned, I think we are very happy, except political scenario which has been happening in the parliament, where stated that it is only two states are given. It is sorry, it is only a political discussion happening there, and we are very sorry about what exactly is happening now. But whereas if you see the micro issues in the whole budget, starting from say interim budget was say 48 lakhs 66,000, what that 48.66 lakhs crores, and this is no 47.66 lakhs crores, and this is now is increased by another 1.2 lakhs to 48.2. So it is really nice, and she has really maintained the fiscal deficit. So that is the more important. So fiscal deficit is somewhere crossed 5.6% of GDP, which has now maintained somewhere around 4.9%. Now she is trying to bring down the fiscal deficit to 4%, which is very good. And the GDP growth, which is at the 7% of GDP, which is now going to next year by say 8.1% of GDP. So these are the things are very good, numbers as far as this budget is concerned. And especially for MSME sector, there is a huge benefits are given, be it Mudra loan, be it CGST scheme, be it PSUs nourishing the MSME sector, be it for employment generation, and for CGST schemes, say from 2 crores, it is increased to say 100 crores. That means any new entrepreneur who has a project of costing 100 crores, he need not give the collateral. Without any collateral, it is, especially for ITS, that angel tax has been withdrawn. Whatever it is changed, it is withdrawn. So a lot of litigations were in angel tax. So these are the good ones, and especially changes in the capital gain taxes, bringing down 12.5%, and long-term capital gains has been changed, and especially people those who are buying houses and selling houses, the capital gain tax benefit has been given. So it is a really nice, except for so the wealthy people, wealth tax has been increased, where capital gain tax has been increased. Okay, fine, because she has to maintain that fiscal deficit there with the and the financial policy where it has to be required to be maintained. So she has done a good job. I think we have to compliment her.
Great. So the direction for the MSMEs, direction for the industry is pretty much positive. Anything else what you think should have been added in the budget? Something which the as a chamber you are expecting
Yes.
from the.
Yes. So we are now hovering around somewhere around say $3.93 trillion economy. Probably another 2-3 months we may cross $4 trillion economy. Under the tenure of say Modi 3.0, he has also been committed that he is taking us the entire globe to the third position in the whole globe after crossing Germany as well as in Japan. So that will have to cross $5 trillion economy. So the PLI scheme given for toys, furnitures, electronics. So those are giving especially textiles, leather garment. These are giving a lot of growth for and employment potential. Whereas what we had requested is whole sector. Now we have about say 6.3 crores of MSMEs. Out of that, 95% are in a micro, and 4% is small, and 1% is medium. On the board for entire MSME, if this PLI scheme, without restricting any product, without restricting any verticals, if on board for all MSME, this PLI scheme was, if it is given, I think $5 trillion economy, we would have reached within 1 year. Why wait for another 2 years? So, because you are creating, say, 48% of employment, 42% of export, 30% of GDP comes from MSME. This is the sector wherein, of course, you are given only a cherry on the ice cream. Employment, say 5,000 rupees per month, and say 5,000 rupees benefit, and the CSR funds could be used for employment. Why? These are all small peanuts for you are giving for MSME. You give the PLI schemes entirely for MSME, those who are producing any product. You know that MSME is producing, say, pin to plane. They are producing the parts and supplying to the medium large scale industries. So give the PLI scheme for every sector of MSME. So you reach the growth. We already 30% of GDP comes from MSME. So it will cross 45% of GDP of MSME. So you cross $5 trillion economy within 2 years. That is
You know,
what we have suggested.
great idea actually to have PLI for most of the products across the board. It will definitely incentivize people to start producing. The cost of production also will come down, and we can compete globally in the manufacturing
Exactly.
segment, which is the largest employment generation business. Great, good to know, Dr. Jacob, on this. Before we wind up, can you just talk about what are the activities or uh, campaigns you are doing to support MSME as part of Bangalore Chamber of Commerce and Industry?
So we are, of course, being a past president of India Industries Association, past president of Karnataka Small Scale Industry Association, and a past president of Federation of Karnataka Chambers of Commerce, that is FKCCI, and the currently executive managing committee member of BCIC, as well as the National Chamber of SOCHM and FICCI. So for National Executive Committee member of FICCI and SOCHM. I've been there for the last 10, 15 years. So here, everywhere, I'm projecting MSME. So MSME word I am taking up because that has been not spoken anywhere. Probably now today we speak about MSME in the budget. Earlier there was not even a single word called MSME. Although say 2016 MSME new law came. So from the now 2016 even up to now 2024, a very few finance minister talked about MSME. Now recently we find MSMEs they have trying to realize that yes, MSME is the prime sector wherein a lot of focus should be given and a lot of employment generation should be given, lot of new youngster, the youth. Now because since the highest population, our average population of our country is 29 years, so that means there is a bubbling youngsters in our country. For them we have to create a entrepreneurship. And basically, I myself, give lectures to the colleges, final year MBA students and BE students. My 45 years of experience, I convert them into entrepreneurship. This is how I generally do that. And apart from the manufacturing, we are manufacturing environmental simulation product. If the Chandrayaan 3 landed properly this time, all the sensors of Chandrayaan 3 are tested in the chamber which we have supplied. Agni, Prithvi, Akash, Brahmo, these missiles are tested in our chamber. We create a temperature, say, from minus 80 to 250 degrees Celsius with 5% to 98% of humidity, with 150,000 feet above the sea level, with x-axis, l-axis, and y-axis shaking. That means this kind of atmosphere we create inside the chamber and check your product, be it electronics, be it auto sector, be it electrical, be it space research, be it DRDOs, be it defense organization. All these can be tested in this kind of chamber to satisfy for all these environments whether it's function or not. That's why I said Agni, Prithvi, Akash, Brahmos, these missiles have been tested in our chamber. That is the one vertical which I have manufactured. Other one is a eco-friendly packaging. Why honeybee constructs honeycomb in a hexagonal shape? Because all the corners are attached to each other. And the engineering wise, hexagonal has the highest volume. So honeybee knows to store honey for their babies in hexagonal shape, whereas the same family, wasp, constructs round. So what are we? So we've taken up this concept as a packaging section. That means waste craft paper, convert into a honeycomb shape, layered the vinyl on the top and bottom, 1 meter by 1 meter piece can take 1 ton load. So is a direct substitute for wooden packaging and thermocol packaging. So we are now pan India. We have a unit in Bangalore, we have a unit in Mohali, we have a unit in Pune. So now we are pan India spreading, maybe NCR region, maybe next another 2-3 months we are starting it. So this is a substitute for wooden packaging, thermocol packaging. We have already stopped cutting trees, say about more than 50 lakhs of trees. We already done that. That means people have stopped cutting trees for the wooden packaging. So we are giving this kind of substitute as an eco-friendly packaging. These are the right two products. Well, we are moving ahead. That's
Great,
the
great,
way
sir.
you're doing it.
Good to know all that, and congratulations for creating these products. So, thank you, Dr. Jacob. I think it's good talking to you. Get to your feedback, get your perspective on the budget, and I'm sure we can connect again and meet sometime when I'm in Bangalore or you are coming in Delhi next time. Let's
Sure,
catch up
sure,
sometime. Great. Thank you,
sure.
sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rai.